Chosen one, there comes a moment when heaven whispers something so powerful that it shifts the direction of your entire life. This is one of those moments. God has already decided to place a work in your hands that will change everything. It won't just sustain you, it will elevate you, bless you, and align you with millionaire purpose. What you're about to hear is not just information. It is confirmation that the season of divine increase has begun. This message is for the one who has been waiting, praying, and wondering if God has forgotten them. Hear this clearly. You are not overlooked. You are chosen, and heaven has prepared a specific assignment for you. That assignment is not ordinary. It is the key to abundance and influence. God has declared it, and what he declares cannot be stopped. You are stepping into a season where everything begins to align with divine timing. Before we dive deeper into the message, let me pause to invite you to join this journey. If you are new here, subscribe so you don't miss what God is speaking to his chosen ones. Like this video if it resonates with your spirit, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Leave your testimony in the comments, because your words may be the light that strengthens another soul. Together we are building a community of faith and hope. This message will unfold in layers. First, the divine blueprint of wealth that heaven has already written for you. Then we will explore why this work is unlike any other, the signs that reveal you are walking into it, and finally, the greater purpose behind this blessing. Each part will lift your faith and strengthen your spirit, because this is not theory, it is prophecy. You are hearing the decision of God for your life. So prepare your heart, chosen one. As you listen, open your spirit to receive confirmation of what God has already been whispering. This is not the time to doubt. It is the time to believe. Heaven is announcing your millionaire work, and you are standing at the doorway of destiny. Take this word, hold it close, and step forward with faith. The blessing has already been decided, and nothing can stop it. The journey to divine wealth doesn't begin with money. It begins with vision. When God sets his eyes on a chosen one, he plants a seed of destiny deep within their spirit. This seed often comes as an idea, a burden, or even a whisper that feels larger than life. It may seem impossible in the natural world, but in the spiritual, it is already completed. The blueprint of your millionaire blessing has already been drawn in heaven, and now it is unfolding step by step in your life. God does not design wealth for his chosen ones without purpose. The financial breakthrough he has prepared for you is not random. It is tied to your calling. Wealth is not only provision, but also confirmation that your assignment carries weight in the kingdom. Every resource, every connection, and every open door is part of the heavenly strategy to position you where influence and impact are needed most. This is why your path looks different from others, because your destiny is different. Often, the blueprint comes disguised in small beginnings. What may look ordinary, a simple skill, a humble opportunity, or even a side project, can be the very foundation of your millionaire journey. God hides greatness in places where only faith can recognize it. The seed does not look like the harvest, but inside it is the potential of abundance. The chosen one who recognizes the divine fingerprint in small works will unlock doors to unimaginable wealth. The blueprint also includes divine timing. God's clock does not run like the world's. It moves according to destiny. You may have wondered why certain doors closed, or why delays came when you were ready. But heaven was protecting the plan, ensuring you would walk into wealth not only prepared, but also purified. What feels like waiting is actually incubation, where your faith matures and your vision sharpens, so that when the moment comes, you will carry it well. Most importantly, the divine blueprint for wealth is personal. It is designed specifically for you as a chosen one, shaped by your gifts, your trials, and your calling. God's hand has written every detail with love and precision. This is why no one else can walk in your path or claim your inheritance. What is meant for you cannot be stolen. The millionaire blessing is not just about financial gain. It is about stepping into the fullness of who you are created to be, carrying both responsibility and glory. The work God assigns to his chosen ones carries a mark that sets it apart from ordinary labor. Unlike tasks born out of human ambition, this divine assignment is breathed by the Spirit of God. It carries favor, acceleration, and supernatural multiplication. When you step into this kind of work, you will notice that it does not drain you the way ordinary work does. It fuels you, uplifts you, and gives you peace that surpasses understanding. That is the difference between man-made striving and God-ordained calling. This work may not appear glamorous at first. It might come in the form of an idea, a small assignment, or a project that looks insignificant compared to worldly standards. But what separates it is the divine favor resting on it. The same work that others ignore will produce fruit in your hands, because heaven has marked it for success. God's fingerprint makes the ordinary extraordinary, turning what seems small into a fountain of abundance. Another reason this work is different is that it attracts divine helpers. Where man's work often relies on human strength and connections, God's work draws people, resources, and opportunities supernaturally. Suddenly, doors open that you never knocked on, and voices rise to support you that you never sought out. These are not coincidences, but confirmations that heaven is backing your assignment. The chosen path has a magnetic pull that draws everything needed to fulfill it. God-ordained work is is also sustainable. While worldly pursuits can leave people exhausted, burned out, or spiritually empty, the assignment from heaven replenishes your spirit. It aligns with your gifts and ignites your passion. You wake up with strength you didn't know you had because you are not carrying the weight alone. God himself carries it with you, and that shared yoke makes the impossible possible. This is why the chosen assignment never breaks you. It builds you. Finally, this work is different because it brings transformation, not just for you, but for others. When God blesses a chosen one, the blessing flows outward like a river. Your obedience to the assignment becomes a source of hope, provision, and inspiration for countless lives. That is why your millionaire work is not only about wealth, but about impact. It becomes a testimony of God's goodness, a lighthouse for others, and a legacy that will outlive you. One of the first signs that you are stepping into your millionaire work is a deep inner peace. Even when circumstances around you seem uncertain, something within whispers, "This is the way, walk in it." That peace is not logical, nor is it tied to the opinions of people. It comes from heaven, assuring you that you are aligned with God's plan. While others may doubt your direction, your spirit will feel anchored, because peace is the signature of divine confirmation. Another clear sign is the sudden appearance of open doors. Opportunities that were previously closed begin to swing wide without effort. These are doors that no man can shut, because they are opened by the hand of God himself. You may notice unexpected invitations, new connections, or platforms you never imagined. This is not coincidence. It is evidence that heaven is aligning the physical realm to match the spiritual blueprint. When doors open without striving, it is a mark of your millionaire assignment. The presence of unexpected resources and helpers is another sign. At times, provision shows up in ways you never planned. Someone may gift you what you need, or a connection may arrive at the exact right moment. Helpers appear like divine messengers, carrying encouragement, wisdom, or even financial support. These moments remind you that you are not building alone. Heaven is sending reinforcements. The chosen path always attracts supernatural assistance. Another powerful sign is the boldness that rises in you. Fear begins to lose its grip, and courage takes its place. Suddenly, you find yourself acting on visions you once only dreamed of. This boldness is not reckless, it is faith-driven. It feels as though heaven is pushing you forward, reminding you that you were chosen for this. Even if challenges come, you face them with confidence, because you know the hand of God is upon your work. Lastly, you may sense an acceleration in your journey. What once took years suddenly unfolds in weeks or even days. Ideas flow effortlessly, progress comes swiftly, and breakthroughs happen rapidly. This acceleration is not natural, it is supernatural. It is God compressing time, moving you forward so you will not miss your appointed season. When everything seems to align with divine speed, it is a sign that you have entered your millionaire work. The millionaire blessing is not given to the chosen one just to enjoy wealth, but to fulfill purpose. God never pours abundance without reason. He entrusts it to those who will use it for more than themselves. Your prosperity is designed to advance his kingdom, to bring hope to the hopeless, and to be a light in places of darkness. The purpose is bigger than money. It is about fulfilling destiny and multiplying goodness in the earth. Another purpose of the blessing is to equip you as a builder. Wealth in your hands is a tool to create, establish, and restore. Through it, you are called to raise foundations that others can stand on. The projects, initiatives, and works birthed from your blessing will outlive you and carry your legacy forward. Just as a master builder lays stones for a future generation, you are laying down resources and opportunities for those who will come after you. The millionaire blessing also positions you to be a vessel of generosity. Wealth given by God was never meant to be hoarded. It was meant to flow like a river. As you bless others, your abundance multiplies. This is why chosen ones often find joy not in what they keep, but in what they give. The true purpose of prosperity is to meet needs, to lift burdens, and to be a living demonstration of God's compassion in action. Another purpose is testimony. When God raises you up, your story becomes a beacon for others. People will see that your wealth is not born from greed, but from obedience and faith. They will recognize the favor of God upon your life, and many will be inspired to seek him through your testimony. Your blessing is not silent. It speaks loudly of God's goodness and faithfulness. In this way, wealth becomes a ministry that touches hearts beyond what words can achieve. Finally, the millionaire blessing is meant to draw you closer to God, not further away. It is a test of stewardship as much as it is a reward. The greater the resources, the greater the responsibility to stay humble, grateful, and aligned with heaven's will. True prosperity will never make you forget the giver. It will make you worship him even more. The ultimate purpose is intimacy with God, living as a vessel of his abundance while remaining anchored in his presence. Chosen one, the journey into your millionaire work is not just about reaching financial success. It is about stepping into a divine destiny designed before time began. Every moment of waiting, every struggle, and every step of faith has been preparing you for this breakthrough. The blessing that is coming is not accidental. It was written with your name on it, sealed in heaven, and released for its appointed time. You are not stumbling into into wealth. You are walking into what God decided for you. Remember, this work will not look like the world's definition of success. It carries peace, purpose, and favor that cannot be manufactured. You will know it is yours because of the way heaven aligns circumstances and confirms it in your spirit. Even when others question it, you will carry a quiet assurance that this path belongs to you. That inner witness is God's reminder. What He begins, He completes. The blessing ahead is also a responsibility. As you step into your millionaire work, understand that you are being entrusted with a tool to impact lives. Your influence, resources, and abundance are not just for your comfort, but for God's glory. Through you, others will find hope, provision, and inspiration. You will become a vessel of generosity, a channel through which God's love and light flows. This is the higher purpose of your blessing. Do not let fear or doubt convince you otherwise. You are stepping into a season of acceleration where doors will open, helpers will appear, and breakthroughs will unfold faster than you imagined. Hold on to faith, stay grounded in prayer, and keep your heart humble. The millionaire blessing is already in motion, and no force of darkness can stop what God has decided. Your role is to trust, to act when prompted, and to carry the blessing with gratitude. So as you hear these words, take courage and rejoice. You are not waiting in vain. God has chosen you for this assignment, and His decision is final. Wealth, purpose, and legacy are coming together for your life. This is your season to rise, to shine, and to walk boldly into the millionaire work God has prepared. Step forward with confidence, chosen one, for heaven has spoken, and what God decides no one can undo.